My name is Joel Lyons. I was born on September 7th, 1997, in Mississauga, and I believe I moved from Mississauga, I think around the age when I was around 3. Then I moved to Oakville, which I think I was around from I'm going to say around JK to I think around the 3rd grade at Post Corners Public School. And the only reason why we didn't really stay there that long, only because during the 3rd grade I found out obviously that I had an IEP and I wasn't really good at school and stuff, and I actually had a teacher who said to me and my parents that I would never make it into college, which is weird, but saying to a 3rd grader. So then I think after the 3rd grade, I moved to St. Thomas, only because it was a lot closer to some of my mom's relatives, and then I started going to Elgin Court Public School, and that was so I would have been in the 4th grade to the 8th grade, and I graduated from there, and then I was able to move on to Parkside Collegiate. I'm in the 12th grade. So after that, I think it was during the 7th grade, so I was still in public school at this point, and I started watching a lot of violent, mostly violent and more grown-up films that my dad would show me. Stuff that came around to The Hustler with Paul Newman, Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction and Reservoir Dogs, Martin Scorsese's Casino and Goodfellas, Steven Spielberg's Saving Private Ryan, of course. I think those were, I would say those were probably my favorite, and still remains some of my favorite movies that really kind of actually had an impact on me, because I think it was so right after really Reservoir Dogs is when I started wanting to become a filmmaker, considering I used to watch movies tons of times as a kid, and I really do have a passion for them, and I knew that was the type of road that I wanted to go to, and so I think around the 7th grade, so during that 7th grade I got myself a camera. It was like a Sony digital camera. It's not really a great camera. Then I started writing these little shorts that me and my buddies would do, and even though they're really god-awful, terrible, we always still had a good time doing that. And I think it was later, so around 2012, I think I started really taking script writing seriously, and I started writing this idea that I had since 2012, and I would do different drafts of it, and the whole thing I think about writing is that it really needs time to work on. You shouldn't just write. You shouldn't just write a whole movie script just then there. You should always plan on what you do, and so I planned out all my things with a pen and piece of paper, and then once I started writing it, it was meant to be a short. Then for some reason it kept getting longer and longer and longer and longer, and it took me actually 4 years up until maybe so around last year, literally, and I finally finished it last year, and like I said, I didn't intend it to be very long, and then I found out I wrote over 161 pages, which is a feature film that could probably be around 2 hours. One of my future plans has always been to, go to college in Thunder Bay called Confederation. It's a 2-year film course, and through that you can learn the whole basics on how to write, direct, and, you know, go through other positions of being a crew member during a shoot, and then you can actually upgrade from that and get an actual job and start working at a couple of real movie sets and stuff. But yeah, other than that, I think that should be it.